All right, guys, we're live. You're looking, is that what Brent Musburger used to say? You're looking live when he was at an event. But I'm out here at our monthly Corvette meeting. And I want to talk to you a little bit about a question that I've gotten several times over the last, I would say, couple of months. And that is, Chuck, when I'm thinking about buying a Corvette, you know, most guys aren't going to get a Z06. Hey, JB, got a yellow one there behind me. What, C5? Yeah, C5. Ramey, thanks for stopping in. BNX, thanks for stopping in. But a lot of people always say, you know, Chuck, I want to get a Corvette, but should I get a Stingray or should I get a GrandSport, because I'm not interested in all the power that, you know, the Z06 has. And what's up, MK? Brandon, welcome. Thanks. But that's what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. We're going to walk around. We're going to some of the Corvettes that are pulling in here. Check this one out. Let me flip it around here real quick. You think that one's modified a little bit? Just a little bit. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Brad. But we'll get around to that one here in a minute. But again, I want to kind of talk about, you hit it, Jamie, that's a lot of things. But, you know, if you know, GrandSport, I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit, you know, right here, we've got a Stingray. You know, this is a 2016 Stingray, it looks like here. And for 10K subs, you should give a vet away. Hey, have Mike at Street Speed 717 giveaway. I mean, the dude's making a bank, so he needs to give away some cars. Okay. Hey, Ken. James, what's up going on, James? Glad to see you here tonight. Several of you guys in here. This is your first time. I try to do a live stream every Tuesday, whether I'm at a car show or once a month when I'm at a our vet meeting here. We'll give the Black Mamba a little time here. Mr. Cleveland, Peter, thanks for stopping in. Okay, so Stingray, you know, just for you guys that are kind of maybe watching this afterwards, you know, I want to kind of go over the Stingray. You know, of course, you know, when you get into the Stingray versus the, you know, the other ones, this one right here is at a base model is going to run you about $56,000, $56,500 or somewhere in that neighborhood. You know, this car is going to, you know, it's got 19 or 18s on the front, it's got 19s on the back, and of course you can get the Z51 package. I'll go over that here in a second. But this car right here, hey, for $54,000, a car that will go 0 to 60 and, you know, 4 seconds, do the quarter mile in 12.2, that's a lot of car right there. I mean, a lot of car. And, you know, as some of you guys are going to be saying in here, like Mike said, you know, if you're going to track this car at all, if you want to get out and do play days, things like that, you definitely want to do the Z51 package. Because what the Z51 package is going to give you, you know, if you kind of want to just get a bullet point of what it is you're going to get the larger wheels, of course. You're going to have 19s and 20s, which on the newer 2018 Stingrays, you're going to get those anyway. They've done away with the 18s and 19s on the new Stingrays, and everything now is going to be 19s and 20s no matter what you're getting. But you're going to get the dry sump oil system, which is huge for tracking. That way your car's constantly getting the oil that it needs from sloshing around. You're going to get the unique aero package. You're going to get the larger front brakes and rotors. The spring shocks and the stabilizer bars are all different on the Z51 package. You're going to get the electronic slip differential, going to help you kind of keep this thing where it needs to be on the track, as well as the performance gear ratios. So the Z51 package, you know, is well worth it on these Stingrays. Now, I'm hoping, let me see, we're going to get some rain. Actually, we've got a new Corvette. I'm going to walk over here to it, guys. So we may be limited a little bit on how many cars actually show up, but here's a brand new one over here. I think this may be a Z06, not a GrandSport. But we'll get into Oh, this is the Carbon 65 car. So we'll take a quick look at this real quick. So it's in the Z07 package here. You've got, of course, it's got its own wheels on the Carbon 65. Now again, they're only going to make like, I think it's like 800 of these this year or something rather. Actually 650 they're going to make of these, I think. So we'll walk around, let you guys check this out. You know, I like this white. Z06. I mean, because again, you can get this in the GrandSport, or you can get it in the Z06. Either one. It's got the it does not have the Z07 package on it. It doesn't look like, yeah.
I was wondering what the car looked like. I've seen them on the museum page and stuff.
So that's pretty cool. Of course, you know, you're gonna have carbon everywhere. Got the winglets, everything here's carbon.
Very nice.
Beautiful car, beautiful car. Okay. I think we got another one that's over here. Stop by, let you guys look at this one real quick. But again, going to the GrandSport, you know, for the difference in price, base model wise, is about $10,000 from a Stingray. But with the GrandSport, guys, you're going to get, Scott, thanks, brother. What you are going to get with the GrandSport is you're going to get the Z06 body. You're going to have the Z51 package that I just went over. You're also going to have, of course, a different type of tune on it. It does come with 500 huge more horsepower. It's going to be the 465 horse versus 460, or 460 versus 455, I think is what's on a Z51 Stingray. Yellow Corvettes. You know, I get people say, Chuck, where are all the yellow Corvettes? Well, we've got two of them here today. It's a 1980, James says. But, you know, if you watched my video talking about the 2018s, the new 2018s coming out, and I talked about the number of cars that are being sold that are now GrandSports versus the Stingrays, the GrandSports literally caught the Stingray. I mean, that's almost the first time. I mean, they were within 1,000 of each other. And again, like so many of you guys have said, it's because of the body style. Everybody wants this aggressive look. You know, if you're looking at my car right here, a Z06, you know, you can basically get this thing that looks just like this, but it's a, you know, it's a GrandSport. And you're going to get the great tracking abilities that it's going to have. You know, you're going to have, you know, you can get the Z07 package on it if you want to. Again, those are going to start out around $65,000 and go up depending on if you get the 1 or the 2 or the 3 LTs on them. I'm a huge fan of interior comfort. You know, I don't know about you guys. Some people like to save money there and maybe move it around, but I like having all the little perks that you can get in one of these guys on the inside. So as far as everybody that's in here, you know, what would you guys prefer to have? A GrandSport that looked like this, or would you rather have a Stingray? And again, I don't think either one's right or wrong. I think it's just going to come down to preference. Matter of fact, hey, as we're speaking, here comes another yellow, but here comes a GrandSport. Now just look at this car. This is a 3LT GrandSport. It's got the chromes. Pro charged GrandSport, definitely. I mean, there's so much you can do with these cars after you've got them anyway, mod-wise. I mean, we're seeing Mike with Street Speed doing crazy things. I mean, these cars can take a lot with changing some things on them. But you know, again, you're going to get the GrandSport is 55 millimeters wider than a Stingray, which is going to be a little over 2 inches wider. So you do get that more aggressive stance. Allows you to put the bigger tires on the back, where you've got the 335s, which you can't do on the Stingray. You know, you're gonna have a little bit of different exhaust system on it. Hey, look at here, we got another GrandSport. The GrandSports are just showing up. I guess they show up in packs here. But again, this right here is, you know, I like the heritage package on these. You know, Peter's car here. I love Peter's car. Hey Peter, how's it going?
Fine, how are you?
Pretty good. The GrandSports are showing up at the same time. Is that how you guys roll?
Yeah, there you go. How are you?
Doing well. Yourself?
Doing great, thank you.
Good to see you tonight.
It's like a
Joe?
clan.
Huh?
It's like a clan.
I tell you, the GrandSport guys stick together.
There you go.
But I'm a huge fan of the heritage package on these. You know, if I'm getting a GrandSport, to me that's kind of the separator. Kind of lets you know that that's a GrandSport, is having that heritage package on it. You know, I love the matte finish on his wheels. Definitely going to do that on my next one. He's got the beading on the inside, the red. You know, it looks really, really good. I guess the only thing that I like is a full side skirt. If you'll notice, this one right here is kind of a 3/4 side skirt. It's not a what we call a Z06 type side skirt, but I like mine that kind of goes all the way back. Oh, that's just a great look. I mean, that's just a great looking Corvette. Right. Now you know why so many people are buying these. Black wheels, matte wheels. Of course, you like the chrome if you like the chrome here. Let me get in here and answer a few of you guys' questions real quick. You can do a wide body kit. You definitely can. Again, like I said earlier, you know, once you get these things, doesn't necessarily mean that's how it has to stay. There's just so much you can do with these Corvettes to modify them. You know, whether you want speed, whether you want look. Answer some more of your questions here. Love the stripe and the calipers. I do too. Derek, welcome. Yes, Derek, all you need is the pads, brother. You don't have to do calipers. You don't have to change anything. So if you're wanting to change your brakes and get away from the metal and get into some ceramic, all you gotta do is when you get them on is just, you know, follow the directions and break them in properly. That's the big thing. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is when you get the Z07 package, whether it's on a Z06 or whether you get it on a GrandSport, and some of you guys can attest to this, the brake, it's quite the thing. You got, I think it's 50 times you have to go 0 to 60 and slam on the brakes, come back down, and then 0 to 60 and slam on the brakes. One of the guys was telling me he had to do that, and he said his wife about, you know, got sick, you know, because of all the fumes and just having to do that over and over and over. But the important thing is getting the wear in correctly. Great question, Chuck. Do you have 85 I can borrow? Hey, Hanson, if I did, I may. Donald says, love the GS. If you want horsepower, it's cheaper, and you can get more to modify, which you definitely can. Let's see. GrandSport rules, according to Richard. D. Henry, hey Chuck, while the ZR1 is king, to me the GS is the way to go. You do get the best of both worlds as far as looks. Again, as so many of you guys have already said in here, you can modify these cars. You know, 1,000 horsepower ain't much anymore. Not that any of us need 1,000 horsepower, but you can take a GrandSport and put 900 horsepower in it. You know, by pro charging it, changing out pulleys, tunes. There's a lot of room for these cars to go forward as far as whatever you want to do to it. I think it just comes down to, you know, what's your budget? What can you spend to get into a Corvette? And, you know, to me, Corvettes, you know, it's a lifestyle. It's, you know, so many of you guys have had these for a long time. So many of you younger guys want to get one. Here's my Nova Stretch. I love the Nova Stretch. Look at all the bugs on that thing. And that thing, yeah, hey, people think it looks a little goofy, but it has its application whenever it's needed. You know, you got C6s like this one here, awesome cars. So many of you guys are, you know, have one of these. You know, of course, we got a lot of guys that are moving up to the C7s, but we've got a good color selection here tonight. Well, guys, that's I'm fixing to wrap this up. I'm gonna be going in. The meeting's about to start here momentarily, but I want to thank each one of you guys for stopping in. A lot of new people. We just pushed over, I think, 6,200 people in the community now, which is just crazy, and that's because of you guys. You know, I enjoy bringing these videos to you guys each and every week. I hope you enjoy them, and this week's video, you know, is going to be, of course, at 9 a.m. like they always are. But guys, I hope each and every one of you have a great week. I hope you have a healthy week. I hope you have a blessed week. And guys, I'll see you Saturday morning at 9 a.m. See you then.